And we are back with episode number 99. Before we do anything else, I have a few quick points of housekeeping. First of all, I think I've been reading my amulet wrong. Because I was still curious, trying to think about what it could be that was keeping me alive. I think it was still my kitty's collar. Because notice that it has three attacks, three effects actually, besides the penalty of less damage resistance. Um, Guardian Spirit blocks one melee attack every 30 seconds. When you die, you have a 75% chance to heal for half your health, and resist a lethal strike once every 60 seconds. So I'm not sure which of those is which. Those shields that pop up could be Guardian Spirit, which is why maybe they sometimes come up when I don't seem to be at low health. Or it could be the resist a lethal strike once every 60 seconds. And then the Undying, 75% chance to heal for half health. That's that thing that looks kind of like a rift that brings me back to life, which I really like that actually. I'm glad it was an amulet and not just an ability that like all Inquisitors get, at least on the lower difficulties, because that would kind of make the game trivial. It still kind of does. I still think this is the most powerful item in the entire game, at least that I found so far. But I do like the fact that it at least gives you a trade-off that you do take a lot more damage in exchange for having all three of those. Honestly, I think if I had designed it, I would have given just like two of those three, or put an internal cooldown on all of them or something, because the middle one does not have an internal cooldown, which makes it really overpowered. But I'm going to use it anyway because it's really fun, and I like the idea that I found this really cool mystical magical artifact that keeps me alive when all else fails. And look, spider glands. Oh, second point of housekeeping is I looked at the other two. Winter really isn't that great, at least not until you get to like Blizzard, which is like 5 points deep. Or at least it has good CC effects, but I really don't want more CC. I have the Rift stuff for that. I want more damage. So I'm going to go with Lightning. I debate between these two. I was kind of leaning towards Energy Barrage for the detonator, because I think it's when you weaken a shocked enemy, although this doesn't really shock enemies, or when you shock a weakened enemy, one of the two. It gives them this, it puts them to sleep, and I do see sleep a decent amount of the time. And if you use this on a sleeping opponent, it makes a combo, which it gets me more focused then because of my thing. But I decided I'm going to go with this one because, oops. One, this was the ability I started the game with, so it'd be cool to get it back again. And I'd eventually like to get Stormbringer for a random lightning thing. I'd like to get Gathering Storm. Each attack you do reduces your active cooldown times. And then we'll see from there. I'll probably upgrade this, and yeah, we'll see. I'm going to get rid of Veil Strike, I think. I don't use either this one or Dispel that much, but we're going to go with this. And we'll see how that goes. I can always, respec if I really want to, but I try to avoid that at all costs. I do still hear I heard the Venatori mumbling down there. So there's lots of stuff all around here. Is there a way over the canyon, though? Maybe over here? I do want to go down there, but I don't really want to jump down, at least not quite yet. A very rocky area, that's for sure. And as we all know, me and rocky areas do not really get along. I think I can go over here, though. Maybe. Maybe not. It definitely looks like I can. I think I can. Just not easily. Or maybe you can't. But it looks like there's... See, she can't actually stand on those, though. There's like an invisible wall. Okay, well... I didn't lose any health. It's a miracle. There's a merchant down here. Blackwell. Oh, now I lost health. Oh well. Ooh. Lazarite. Vandalaria. What's over here? Ambrita. Let's head down this canyon first, because I want to see what's at the end of this one. It could be a secret cave or something. And then we'll turn around and go. Keep moving. There we go. And then, whoop, Volcanic Aurum. And then we'll head to the other one in a little bit. Yeah, after you gather an item, the icon doesn't go away from your minimap for a couple extra seconds. Which makes it look like you didn't get it, but you did. Only one Lazarite. That's unlucky. Oh, maybe this is a way out of the canyon. That would make sense. Or a way in if you start from up there. I want to keep going because it doesn't really look like it on the map. Even though it looks like it here. I was looking at the mounts a little bit too. There's one called a Pride of Aravail, one of those caribou-looking things. I forget what they're called. Yeah, I forgot. But that might have been what Stripes is. I'm not sure which breed he is, but I figure a Pride of Aravail steed would be appropriate for my Dalish elven mage. Aravail being the ancient homeland of the elves, long, long ago, and a place I'm sure we'll visit one day in a future Dragon Age game. I think there's actually a forest of Aravail, and it's somewhere there, but they're not really sure where. The location's been lost for ages. So I remember in Origins, they made it sound like it was lost, like nobody had any idea where it was. That's that room we went to. All right, since we're back up here, I guess we'll go to the other rifts, and then we'll make our way back down to the canyons after that. They made it sound like it could be anywhere in Thedas, but I think it's probably in the forest of Aravail, since that's where, or Arlathan, I think is how you actually pronounce it, even though I prefer Arlathan. Who is that? Oh, another hunter.
Evening.
Howdy. I'm guessing Arlathan will probably be one of those areas that's hyped up so much that it can't possibly live up to the expectations. Sort of like Bioware. Like Bioware, it looked cool, but I mean, just getting to explore one corner of it, and we haven't. I'm hoping there's more. There's got to be more because we haven't chosen a divine yet. Like I want to see the White Spire and the Grand Cathedral. I want to hear the chant of light being sung 24/7, all the way through. Like there's been so much build up here. Time for some payoff. And this would be the game to do it. It would just seem so odd if you left out all the cool stuff about Valrio in a game that takes place half in Orlais. It is all about the chantry and the maker. There's like crystals here. Interesting. Only level 19 though. I know this area scales up to level 23, at least in some parts. Because it said that on my little chart. Oh, you know what we can do? Okay, there we go. See, that popped up. But it doesn't really make sense that it popped up. Oh, hello. Why am I not auto-attacking? Oh, because I'm targeting a pair that's on our side. It just seems like it pops up even when I'm not getting hit by melee attacks. Maybe I am just not realizing it. Let's disrupt the rift. Oh, Pride Demon. Might have been a good time to do it. See if we can kill him before he gets his guard up. Did that go off, or did that get interrupted? I do like Chain Lightning. Especially because it can be a single target spell, or also a AoE spell. Depending on how many enemies there are, as long as there are at least 2. If there's only 1, it's not really useful at all, but that's another reason it would be nice to have the single target one. It's like, this is like what was under the breach, I think. Like green lyrium or something. It would make sense that there'd be a green lyrium since there's red lyrium and blue traditional lyrium, but I don't know if that's what this is or if it's something else. It's Fade-touched rocks. They might explain that later on. There's a landmark and a beast. Oh, a Varghest. One legendary Varghest known for its intimidating stature. Now, Varghests are not Vartarels. I get them confused. Varghest we've seen before. I don't want to get too out of the way, but maybe we'll kill it while we're in this general direction. Maybe we'll do the rift first. There are those rocks. Yeah, it's got to be part of the map. That would be very disappointing if it wasn't. How would we aggro the ram? I think we did. Yeah, not a great single target spell. It only does like 200% weapon damage, but we can always grab the other spells too if we have enough points. I don't use Dispel very often, but it is nice to have. Whereas Veil Strike, I feel like I'm more used to just because it was there and because nothing else is off cooldown. But Dispel, there are definitely situations where it is useful. They're just few and far between. I'm going to go to that rock. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of a cool looking rock. Part of the fun of this game is taking detours, so at least for me. So let's see. I do kind of wish I'd seen what that statue was in the distance, but it's too far away at this point. The moon is hanging low, it seems. Deathroot. Don't really care about that too much. Better be something good here. I went out of my way to find this rock, and there is nothing here except some fire. Oh, but there's a camp. Red Templars, maybe? That's what it looks like. Whoa, I got hit. See, there's that shield again. Oh, spiders. Where'd you come from? He keeps targeting the guy that he's... There we go. Kept targeting the friendly guy that he was reanimating. I feel like his spec would be pretty cool if you were using it as a player character and like got really good at it and knew exactly which spells control people and put debuffs on them. You could get very strategic with it. Might be a lot of fun, but if I do another playthrough, it won't be on a mage because I just played a mage. Probably be a warrior. I had a lot of fun playing Rogue in Dragon Age 2 if you watched that Let's Play. I kind of missed the play style, but I don't know if Rogue here is just as fun or if it feels different, or if it's different but still fun anyway.
How far you can see in the desert.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Captain Insight. I lost my train of thought now. Oh, Rogue, yeah. I'd probably play a mage or a warrior. And that's what I usually do. I usually do a mage first, warrior second, rogue third. Rinse and repeat. But I'm not sure I'll really play this game again. One, because it doesn't have as much replayability as like Origins, I think. Or even Dragon Age 2. Oh, Dragon Age 2 really didn't have replayability just because the zones all look the same. So it felt like one playthrough already was replaying the game. And I guess to some degree you can make an argument that it was. You're just replaying it during different timelines. And with different quests. Oh, what is that guy? It's like a dinosaur looking thing. A lurker. Huh. It's like a twin lightning mages. It's like a deep stalker, but on the ground. Maybe another distant cousin. But this game I don't think would have... I think the story quests would be fun to... fun to play again if just for the fact that they're really cool and really exciting. There aren't that many choices here. Like Origins, like every quest was a choice that was like, whoa, what if I had gone with the werewolves and helped the elves? What if I had helped the werewolf... helped the werewolves kill the elves? What if I... there's like 3 or 4 different ways to solve each quest. There's Haremont and Balin, but there's also Caradin and Branka. So you kind of mix and match them. You could at least do 2 very different playthroughs of Origins, and there's like with the Lance Meat and a lot of the other the Dark Ritual, there's a lot of ways you can customize the playthrough to make it unique. Put down Fire Mine. There's a time to dispel if I had mana to do it. Yeah, it's got to be that melee thing, that animation I keep seeing, because it goes off all the time when I'm not anywhere near 0 health. Oh, he reanimated the Pride Demon. Doesn't make sense, but it's cool anyway. And he was attacking the rift. Spirit returns at last. Let's put down a Fire Mine here. And then... Oh, that was good. These there. Another Pride Demon. Cole is taking some damage. Let's put a shield on him. Or a barrier. We finally have one tier of focus. Took a while this time. All the colors of damage. Put barriers up on the two of us as well. Don't know if he's weakened or not. I am standing on a banner. And that's all of them. But yeah, it'll be a while before a game I think has as much replayability and as much choice as Origins. Maybe the Witcher series. I haven't played those, and I've heard they're really good when it comes to branching storylines and branching decision trees. So I'm looking forward to playing those at some point. All right, well, I guess we're kind of... I didn't really mean to make this turn, but we already did, so let's go with it. And yeah, it definitely seems like these rifts are affecting the land here more than they were in other areas. Wonder if that's part of the plot at all. Kind of hope so. There's so many directions and so many ideas they could implement in this world. It just comes down to seeing which ones the writers choose to go with. But yeah, there's just not... Mass Effect also had a lot of replayability, but I kind of, once I was done playing it, I always, every time I made a major decision, I wanted to look up and be like, oh, what happened if I made the other decision? So I did on their wiki, and so I feel like I have played it twice, even though I only played it once. But I came very close to playing the whole trilogy again a second time. But ultimately decided to play Dragon Age Origins instead, and I'm glad I did. There's something fun about playing a Let's Play where you get to play a game and enjoy it and relax, but you also feel like you're doing something active and making something cool for other people to enjoy as well, even if it's only a handful. So it definitely gives me, it feels more like I'm doing something when I'm making a Let's Play than it does if I'm just sitting around all day playing Inquisition or any game for that matter. Vandal Aria. I've always kind of been one of the people that needs, I like to have like a creative inlet and a creative outlet, like something that inspires me, like a video game or watching movies or a TV series. Claim this landmark here. And also an outlet where I can take that inspiration. Let me read this first. Canyon Overlook. A draft of cold air from the canyon brings with it the sharp stench of rot around the overlook. Puncture wounds dot the corpses of Elgar'nan and its unlucky owner. What killed them, I wonder? Something from the canyon? What is that, like a noose? Or, oh, it's a bucket. Did somebody lower something down there? I don't know. But as I was saying, so I always like to have something that inspire me, and then either writing a story or I used to mod Morrowind back in the day, or designing fantasy worlds, or something that's feels like you're creating something, as well as enjoying things that others have created. All right, so we still hear those chants from down in the canyon. But yeah. The point I was getting to is that making a Let's Play video game kind of is the best of both worlds. Even though it is still... I'm also watching like various TV series when I can find the time. Watching Pillars of the Earth right now, which is an amazing 8-part miniseries if you ever want to watch a good show. You can probably find it online somewhere. It's about the construction of a cathedral in medieval Europe, which doesn't sound that interesting. Maybe for me, because I'm an architect, so I kind of enjoy that aspect of it, but it's also like a really good, it's got, you know, political intrigue and a romance story and some battle scenes. It's just a good medieval tale. Alright, we have a Pride Demon there. This will probably be our last rift for a while, at least I hope it is, because we've done quite a few of them. Let's dispel his barrier. I was worried for a second, but he's going to Dorian, not me. Oh, he's attacking me too, though. You know what? Let's use one of my potions, because might as well. I do like that it won't let you use health potions when you're at full health, but I think otherwise I might have used one by accident there. Alright, let's put a mine down. Oh, that might have been an ideal spot. Maybe we can Stone Fist him back into it. Oh, another Pride Demon. Nope, didn't get the knockback. But he is weakened. Put my fire spells, put my mine down. Rage Demon, let's dispel that. Oh, the Pride Demon got his guard off, it looks like. There's that attack. So it seems to shield... Either it doesn't just shield melee attacks due to a glitch, or, probably more likely knowing Bioware, attacks that don't seem to be melee attacks are actually classified as melee attacks with the game's internal mechanics. That's something that Bioware does in the Old Republic a lot. There'll be an attack that's like, oh, that's obviously a tech attack, and nope, it's actually a melee attack, even though it's a ranged AoE attack or something weird like that. Like something that appears to be like there are some defensive cooldowns that like reflect single target direct damage attacks, and instead they reflect something that's obviously a massive AoE, which is the exact opposite of what it should reflect. Alright, so there's a tomb there. Let's go explore the tomb. If we can find a way down to the canyon. That's probably where those Venatori are that we keep hearing chanting. Unfortunately, I do think this is probably my last episode tonight. Which I know you guys probably don't care about, because I upload these in groups, just small groups of episodes, so it doesn't really... It's not based on when I recorded them at all. And more likely than not, you're watching this when there's already quite a few uploaded. And I guess we can just drop down. You could go through there, but why do that when you can just drop down here like this? Didn't even lose that much health, did I? But yeah, for me, who actually playing the episodes, it's disappointing when I don't have as much time to play as I would like. Just a busy time at work. So we have a deadline approaching in a couple days. A week and a half now, I guess. And this whole project is on a schedule that's much tighter than it really should be. Because our client delayed their what they were supposed to do, so now we're kind of in a rush to play catch up to still meet our funding schedule. But we are on track, and after about a week and a half from now, once that deadline's gone, then I should hopefully not be spending 9 to 10 hours a day at work and can actually get a little bit more gaming time in than I currently am. Maybe a little bit more sleep time too. Volcanic Arm. But yeah, for now I do need to get to bed early because I need to get up early, and I don't want to be completely exhausted. And again, of course, I say that, and I don't know. It is 11 right now. And let's go over here first. So I might be able to squeeze in an extra episode. We'll see. I shouldn't, but I might be able to. And then I have raids tomorrow night and Friday night. So I don't know. But hump day is over, so even if I don't get a ton of sleep tonight, I can catch up on the weekend. Is that a dog? Oh, it's a Mabari! Hey, boy! Do you manage the shop? What's to stop me from just taking all this stuff? Huh. Weird place to set up a shop. What do you buy here? Nothing. Oh, you do. Okay, there we go. Expensive stuff is the answer to that. Helm of Droska. That's actually a really good helm I could buy. Maybe I should. Because I don't think... Can you craft helms? I don't remember getting any helm schematics, or... I didn't craft any for tier... Well, did I? I don't think I did. So maybe I should buy that. How much gold do I have? See, I'm tempted to, because I don't know if I want to come back here in case it is one of the best helms. But I guess I could. Some upgrades here, nothing too great though. Blank runestones. Ooh, superb demon slaying rune. I definitely think I want that, but I don't know if this is the cheapest place to buy it or not. Lots of schematics here. You definitely have to pick and choose the ones you want. You can't just buy them all up because you'd run out of gold very quickly, unless you're like cheating to get more gold. Alright, well, at least we can empty our inventory. Was there a second? No, there's not, but there is a thing here. Welcome to my shop. Be back soon. Betyar will make change for you. Yes, this is Betyar. Hey, boy. Aw. He's cute. Alright, so that's the canyon where we... Okay, right. We were there before, so let's head back and go in the tomb now. Not going to worry about that crafting node or whatever it was over there. 'Cause I want to see what these Venatori are up to. I don't know if this is the place that the hunter was referring to, or if there's another ruin. There's Veilfire. I thought the Venatori would be outside here, but they're apparently not. I could definitely hear them. What's that? Probably nothing good. Yep. Didn't we already complete this? I guess we haven't turned it in yet, but I don't know why it's refilling again if we haven't turned it in. Those are all just the torches on the walls. Can read this though. After many years, Farrell, greatest of Paragons, could not bear life's burden. A Paragon committing suicide. I guess fame and respect don't mean everything. He bade each son swear he would take care of his brother. And with the burden growing, he called his sons to his bedside. And the brothers swore and mourned when their father returned to the stone. This is the first one we read, right? Yeah. Maybe it doesn't mean suicide. Maybe he just, was too old and couldn't go on living. This door is magically sealed. Does that mean I have to come back here as part of the plot? Or even the main plot? Or the area plot? Or I could do that. I was thinking with all of these braziers here, it seemed likely that there would be some kind of trick to it. And there was.
That wasn't the right solution.
They were dwarves. They think they still are. They sound like dust tastes.
They sound like dust tastes. I like that. Alright, so it seems like you have to light these up in the correct order. And if not, guys attack you. So, which he bade each son. Yeah, see, that's one, that's two. Yeah, this is one. After many years, he could not bear the burden, and with the burden growing, he bade each son take care of his brother. And the brothers swore. Okay, so it seems to be in counterclockwise order, starting with this guy. Let's give it a shot. I wonder if you get something cool for doing it on the first try. Probably not, though. You probably just, whenever you do it, you unlock the door. Which I like, though. It's a nice little puzzle. Not a complex puzzle. Yay!
A burial chamber, I think.
Oh, this is okay. That makes sense. Mosaic piece. Oh, there you go. Plus 20% guard damage and a masterwork greatsword, a key fragment, part of a larger key. Wonder where that, and a banner schematic. Or a banner decoration. Interesting. Find the graveyard tomb's treasure, follow map to the tomb. I guess that was the key. So what was this guy's name again? Farrell. Sounds like an elven name. Greatest of Paragons. Then again, the people who buried him here were probably his relatives, so
You're not possessing a human body.
take that with a grain of salt.
You actually look like that.
Yes.
But a spirit's true form is always monstrous, or at least unnatural.
The world doesn't make sense to them. It's too real. That's why they look wrong.
And this is how you want to look.
I want to help. Looking doesn't matter.
That conversation, I guess they program these to trigger at random, so they don't know really when it's going to trigger. Oh, let's go back up to the camp and then head. Actually, let's go to this camp. Have we been to that cave? Tomb. We've been in that tomb. Oops. We probably have. Unless maybe it's the locked one that was mentioned before. Could be. But so I guess they script that conversation as if he doesn't know that Cole is possessing a body, which he is, but we only know that because we did his quest. Although Dorian wasn't there for that, maybe he just hasn't heard yet. But Cole would know, so still doesn't quite make sense. What was that requisition? I guess we could turn it in. Oh, there's a quest. That's right. Okay, this was a locked tomb. I do remember this. Where's the requisition table? That's potions, right? There it is. Sad weapon. From 3 sad splinters. Okay. Mark's mangled mace. Sad weapon. Is it a purple item? Dawnstone and Silverite. Yeah, we can... Well, is Dawnstone? That might be tier 3. Let's not do that. Mandatory intelligence. We can craft that. Oh, you know what? I bet these are junk items, so I sold these by accident. Oh, that's annoying. See, they're not... If they're used for a requisition, they're not junk. They shouldn't be classified as such. Bad Bioware. Oh well. Alright, let's see if that key unlocks this tomb. I really hope it does. Hopefully there aren't 2 locked tombs with 2 different keys around these parts. Wait. Okay, this looks a lot like the other one. Maybe we just didn't go down here? Because the door's open, but I didn't, like, use the key. Do not tamper with the torches. Lighting them in the wrong order summons demons. Okay. So there's a lot of tombs like this, and there's a map to another one by those rocks if they're aligned. So let's read them here. Who against their father's wishes fought from foolish words and foolish pride. For pride these halls were made to honor a father's deed and greet his loss. This is the tale of... Okay, this is another... He has more than one tomb? That doesn't make sense, but okay. I thought he had more than 2 sons. Maybe he had some daughters too? This is the tale of Farrell, Paragon among Paragons, father of 2 sons. Oh, this might be the brother's tomb then. This is the tale of Farrell, Paragon among Paragon, father of 2 sons. Excuse me. Who against their father's wishes fought from foolish words and foolish pride. For pride these halls were made to honor a father's deed and greet his loss. And for the loss, yeah, to honor. Okay, so that's what it is. So it's this one. And then this one. And then, I like the mini rift when you light Veilfire. This one. Fade magic. Green really is the color of Inquisition. Like if Origins was... Oh, there we go.
We're gone, the better.
Origins...
Is that the voice of experience?
Years ago, I was hired to find a man who'd gone missing in the Silent Plains. There's pure dust out there, fine as ash. A breeze can choke you for days. But I was with stout men, like Wilfred. Wet behind the ears, but Maker, he was eager to prove himself. We made camp. Said we'd have stories once we got back home. Then the storm blew in.
I guess that's a story. Anyway, can I finish what I was saying? If Origins was a red game, because all the blood and... I would definitely color Origins as red. I think Dragon Age 2 would be a gray game, because the walls of Kirkwall are all gray, everything's gray, and even the tone was kind of gray. Even the music was kind of gray. This would definitely be a green game, a bright neon green, for obvious reasons. Alright, let's see what cool loot we get. Probably another purple item. Yep, superb ring of attack. Now, attack in this game is just like damage, I think. So that means we actually get 10% more damage, which might be better than the ones I have. Some good schematics. Okay, I'm definitely glad I went to this zone before doing the crafting episode. Another tomb. Alright. Oh, what was that? More dwarven stuff for a requisition. So what was that mace we got? Let's check that out. See if it's any good. The sad mace. Oh, it's like a crafted item. Mark's mangled mace. Weird. So somebody crafted it, but not me. Not sure I like that. That could get confusing. Because you could be like, why would I have made Mark's mangled mace? There's a bad guy here. Maybe above me. Probably above me. So I'm thinking maybe this tomb wasn't locked, and we just were stupid and didn't see it the first time. By we, I mean I. You guys are probably yelling at your monitors. But, whatever. Shards. Alright, let's get these shards while we're here. So we've been to... That was the Dwarven tomb. That wasn't really a tomb, that was a ruin. So it seems like all these tombs have key fragments, which leads to some main tomb later on. Okay. Let's grab some shards, see what's up there. Definitely some good crafting materials here, especially herbs. There's the shard. 3 of 8. Nice music for a desert, kind of peaceful. Nice little ridge here. So those 3 stones are almost aligned. So I think down there was the next tomb. What is that? A barrier? I see something purple. I don't want to wander too far in that direction though, because I want to get that shard over here. I can't tell what that is. Is it a rock? Oh, tent. I think it's a tent. I think it's a blue tent because it's dark. It looks almost black. Alright, we'll get a closer look in a second. I still have my Balefire torch. How far away is this? Not too much further. And there is another rift to our left, so we'll probably have to go do that while we're here, just to check it off our list. At least we'll get more experience from it. I am kind of worried about how slow we're getting focus. Seems like maybe we should have taken that other ability to get those, but then again, it's like a combo based on a combo, so it seems kind of hard to pull off, at least with enough frequency to get enough focus. All right, every time. That's cool. Health and stamp. Did we not give this to anybody? Dorian, you want that? I guess I'm thinking of the one that Dorian had. I think. Cooldown modifier, that's good too. I'm guessing he wants shorter cooldowns. He doesn't really want... Oh, hell, he gains health too. Okay, let's do that. Superb Ring of Attack. Do I want that? Maybe. I mean, the Fire Mine is nice. Well, it's duration too. If this was damage, I'd probably go for it, but I don't know how the equations work in this game to know if armor pen is, if does that mean a highly armored opponent that'd be twice as good, and a less armored opponent it would be not very good at all? I don't know how that works. Let's just go ahead and give. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's do these two because they buff all my attacks. Guard obviously only does good against guarded opponents, but guard and armor are 2 different things. Let's give you superior guard penetration. You used to have the Ring of Doubt. Oh, enhanced chain. Oh, he already has that. Derp. Who is this for? Dorian. Oh, there you go. Let's give him his amulet back. Amulet of Renewal. Oh, I want... Both really good for him, actually. There's a lot of good items in this game, which is nice. Gives you some versatility with your build. Range defense, or... Can't use guard belt. Grenades he doesn't use. Potions, maybe could be nice. Focus gain is really nice, but I keep forgetting to use their focus abilities anyway. We'll just go with what he has, I guess. I think he's probably... Yeah, they're all charged up. Well, Cole is not. But the other two are. We'll have to use theirs at some point. Let's upgrade his walking bomb. Spreads to nearby enemies. That sounds really good. Or manually detonating the bomb does more damage, but none to nearby enemies. Let's go with that one. Sounds more fun. Walking bomb has always been a fun ability, and I believe you can get it in all 3 games, maybe? Maybe not DA2, not really sure. What's over here? A book. What kind of book? A worn diary. Talking about the rifts, it looks like. So I was thinking too today about remembering my prediction that I thought it was really cool when the Templars joined Corypheus, that because I chose the mages, the Templars joined him and became the Red Templars. But I feel like that's almost certainly like they joined him no matter what. And if the Templars had joined me, then the good Templars would join me, and the bad ones still become Red Templars with Samson in charge. Because otherwise, it just seems that there's just no way they would rewrite all that. Which is a shame. I really like the idea that depending on that one choice, he would either get a bunch of Rebel Mages or a bunch of Red Templars, but it's not to be the case, it seems. I like that Stonefist does a bit of AoE damage now, too. The more the better. Spare Demon. Thank you for the barrier. I'll return the favor in 1 second. Well, not to Dorian, but to those two. Spell those guys. Missed one. A good one, of course. Whoa. The Spare Demon got a good hit in there. Another Dispel. Oh, it's up there. I keep missing the one I actually want to hit here. There's a couple of them. Didn't do anything. What? I laid it right on top there. Alright, let's do it the old-fashioned way then. There we go. That's true. I guess if I'm keeping Dispel, and there's that shield, maybe I should upgrade to do damage. Because I'm guessing we will be fighting a lot of demons during the last couple story missions. For obvious reasons. One more. There she is. And a lot of them do have barriers to be dispelled. Mages do too, and we might be fighting Venatori mages. So maybe I will spend my next point on Dispel. Although at this point, the lightning attacks are also really good, so I don't know. We actually have some choice. Duration again, not damage. I was thinking that would have been funny if it was damage right after I just talked about that and redone my rings. Alright, let's go establish a camp over here, and then we will end the episode, and I guess I'll have time for one more. I really shouldn't. It's 11:30, but why not? Halfway done the shards here, too. Ancient Road. Well, I know the Imperial Highway didn't stretch out this far, so must just be a non-highway road. Do I have that focus belt too? I feel like I do, but I also feel like I'm not getting focus that fast. If that's the case, I'd hate to see what it would be without the belt. Yep. 30% focus gains. Alright. Whoops. After all this time, almost 100 episodes in, and I'm still hitting both mouse buttons to try to move. Old habits. It doesn't help that I'm playing SWTOR in between this game, and it still works there. Thank goodness. Yeah, I hate to see how slow focus gain is without that belt. It's just... I mean, it's cool that they have these really powerful attacks you can only use once every... once in a blue moon, but when it comes to getting like the 3 charges, it's just... it takes forever to charge up.
Inquisitor.
Like, you really have to be careful with what you use it for. It's like once per mission, maybe. I think they could have probably done a little better job scaling that. But anyway, I think that's enough for this episode. We made camp. We're going to rest for a bit. And I will be right back with episode number 100.